Hey guys, Kodak Analyst here. Welcome back to the workbench. This is pretty much the last one I'm planning on doing on my laser cutter, which is over there. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got something I want to build up, a template I need to build up for a kit I'm going to assemble in a later video. So I thought I'd quickly show you setting it up in Lightburn, give you a rundown of how I've got the laser cutter set up, and then show it printing. And yeah, so stay tuned, hold on, and let's get light burning. Right, so here we've got Lightburn. It's set up for my K40 client. So I'm just going to knock up a quick template and then I'll show you the laser cutter actually working to prove it is actually doing stuff these days. So I want a 95 by 95 box. And let's see, somewhere properties. Still working on this one. Still learning the software. 95. Let's zoom in. I want to move that right over. Oh no, that's right. Right, it sits there. Okay. So I want, was it 16 5mm holes. Width 5, height 5. Cool. Copy that. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh. There. Down there. Right, so it doesn't say how far to put them, so let's just stick them 20. They go 20 mils apart. Let's just do there. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And then 20 mils down, so it goes there. Oh. Come on. Middle click to drag. Move that down to there. And then let's resize this box to fit near the outside. Good to me. There. Cool. So now you've got the shape set up, but you want to set the cuts up. So these are all set to line mode. So we want line, we don't want fill or offset fill. And this is currently set up for, I'll give it a go. What the heck? 40 millimeters a second. 2 seconds to cut that. Yep. And then, pass cuts. We'll drop it down to 4. I don't know. I'm using new material. This is a beech I think I'm going to cut. So just going to cut that out. Origin's here, so as long as I get the laser set here, it'll cut that shape out and whip through. So that shouldn't take too long. Right, I'll pause, get the laser cutter up and running, and we'll see you in a minute. Hey guys, hopefully this comes out all right. So this is my K40 laser cutter. As you can see, I've got it all set up now. So I've got the display up and running. So, there's the coolant temperature, there's the ice bath, and there's the actual laser tube. Well, then turn it inside this area here where the laser tube is. On the back here, I put a duct running through a ducting fan, blowing it outside of the garage. Down here, as I said before, that's the ice water, so you can dump as much ice in there as you want. And that's the sealed unit, which has all the distilled water in it. So that's nice and pure. And we have the cooling duct here. So this is, cooling heat exchanger here. Cold water from here runs up. Hot water from the laser runs down. And yeah. So let's get the pumps going at least. So let's see, coolant pump, ice pump. So as you see. There we go, it's ramping up. Looking the bubbles out of the system. There we go. So ice water is running. There we go. The coolant flow is running. There you go. And the lasers just click, so the laser's enabled. So can you put that down there? Don't flow over. Cool. So in here I have mounted the control board there temporarily. Oops. Need to stick that back up. And then I have the relays here. So as you can see, that relay's turned on, so that's actually enabled the safety wires which run up to the safety switch here. So it's the equivalent of basically turning that on as well. So that's the laser enabled, but it's not turned on at the moment because it makes a hell of a racket when all the fans fire up. Other changes I've done, so you can turn the lights on. You see that? Press there, lights go off. Press there, the lights go on, and then have some. So I've just put some extra cooling fans in. Sorry about the blindness. We'll turn those off. I've got. Turn the fans off because they're a bit noisy. I've got a fan here which blows air in from the top across the board, and a fan here which sucks air in across through the control system here, blows it in here. That's the extractor fan which runs out via the duct. When I first got it, this duct was sticking about here, and when the laser head here would just ram into it. Every time we go to that corner it would bang into it and make a hell of a noise. So I cut off enough now so the laser head can run all the way through and do a full bit. And that table is running. It's a bit small for this, but it does what it do I need. And that grid there is about 1 millimeter below perfect focus. So when I shove this stuff on, which is what's this one? American Ply from Plyco here in Australia. That means the top of that is, basically top of that is just above focal point. The middle's in the focus, and at the bottom it's just slightly out of focus. So it means it gives me the best cut I can. I've spent probably about a good hour recently tweaking all these knobs to get this all into perfect alignment. That's why the table's slightly off center, because I could find that area there, the frame is in pretty square, so I can get a really nice cut here. In the corners down here, and well, mainly at this corner and this corner, the thing is slightly twisted. So, but anyway, it's good enough at the moment. And then I've also got the extractor fan, so I turn that on. So if you can hear that humming away quietly in the background, and then let's turn the laser power on. And if I turn that on, it's very, very noisy, so I won't do that quite yet. What am I still missing? Right, I'll pause you there, and I'll just plug in the network, the USB cable, and get it all hooked up to the PC, and I will show you the template I was just cutting before. You can have a look at that and watch it in action. Cool, right, so I've got Lightburn set up, and as you can see, hooked into the USB cable. Everything is green, so we're good to go. And the tube is running nicely. Just a quick check. Oh. Make sure there's no bubbles. Let's have a look. Not too many. No. That's one thing I had to do here. I actually rotated this tube around a bit, because when I initially bought it, the exit port here was pointing sideways, and so the bubbles would come in this end, run through here, and then sit at the top of this pipe. So what is, I've rotated the tube 90 degrees, or it's actually about 45 degrees, so the outlet's pointing up. So the bubbles come in and then get chased out the top and then down. So it means very rarely do I get any bubbles. So that's set up. Let's turn the lights on. The internal fan's on. That's going. Lasers on. Sorry about the noise because this isn't going to be quiet. Hopefully now you can hear there's a fan on the back here which sucks the air, smoke out and then blows it down the duct. Right, so now with the laser, it's turned on. Let's hit go and light burn and watch what happens. Well, and here's a piece after it's come out of the laser cutter. Pretty neat, pretty good, clean template. So keep an eye open for the next video where I show the actual usage for this template. I'm sure some of you can guess, but I've got a kit which needs one of these. And the laser cutter is just literally that way, sitting there quietly cooling down. I leave the coolant running for the next 5-10 minutes just to make everything nice and cool. So yeah, so that's the control system. That's the laser working, all set up and running. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe on YouTube. I stream live on Wednesdays playing with my wife on Minecraft, so feel free to pop along, have a look at that. If you have any suggestions for any more videos or anything else you'd like to see, just give us a yell. But no, quite a neat little cutter. I've been playing around with it recently. We'll do centimetre, 10 mil, quite easily. 15 mil is a bit too thick. It takes many passes and you tend to burn it. But you know, what's this, 3 mil ply? Not a problem. Acrylic, not a problem. So yeah, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.